My parents told me not to apply to law school because I wasn't smart enough like my brother. I applied anyway. 3 years later, they showed up at my office with documents I never expected to see. Growing up, everything revolved around Tyler. He was the golden child, the one with potential, the future success story. Private SAT tutors every weekend, college campus tours across 3 states, a brand new MacBook Pro for his high school graduation. The works. Me? I got dad's old desktop computer that crashed every 20 minutes and made a grinding noise like it was dying. When I asked about SAT prep courses, mom handed me a used Princeton review book she found at a garage sale. When I needed help with application fees, dad said, "You'll figure it out. That's what builds character." Tyler got into a decent state school for business. Not Harvard, not even close, but you'd think he'd won a Nobel Prize based on mom's reaction. She threw him a graduation party with catered sandwiches, a sheet cake from the fancy bakery, and invited 40 people. Posted about it nonstop on Facebook. I got into a mid-tier law school, paid my own application fees with money from my grocery store job. When I told my parents, dad barely looked up from his newspaper. "Law school's a gamble," he said. "Don't expect us to bail you out when you can't find work afterward. Most lawyers end up miserable anyway." Mom nodded. "Maybe you should think about something more realistic. Tyler says there's good money in real estate sales." I went anyway, took out every loan I qualified for, worked campus security overnight, the shift nobody wanted, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., 3 nights a week. I'd study during the quiet hours, propping my textbooks against the security desk, reviewing case law while monitoring empty hallways. I survived on ramen, black coffee, and Spite. Tyler's college experience looked different. His social media showed fraternity parties, spring break trips, and Sunday brunches. He changed his major 3 times, communications, then marketing, then finally business management. Took him 6 years to graduate instead of 4, but mom and dad never complained about the extra tuition. Then Tyler decided he needed an MBA. To really compete in today's market, he told them. He got into a mid-tier program, nothing special, but it cost $120,000. He convinced mom and dad to co-sign the loans. An MBA from a nationally ranked program will pay for itself within 2 years, he promised. They signed everything. Meanwhile, I graduated law school with $80,000 in debt, passed the bar exam on my first attempt, which apparently wasn't worth mentioning at family dinners. Tyler's MBA acceptance letter got framed and hung in their living room. My bar exam results got a text that said, "Good job." I landed a position at a mid-sized corporate law firm. Nothing glamorous. I'm not arguing Supreme Court cases or representing celebrities. I review contracts, handle compliance issues, draft agreements. It's stable, it pays well, and I'm good at it. Tyler finished his MBA and immediately announced he wasn't going to waste his education on corporate jobs. He wanted to be an entrepreneur. He started a craft beer consulting business, helping breweries with brand optimization and market positioning, whatever that means. His business made roughly $8,000 in its first year. His loan payments were $1,800 monthly. I lived in a small apartment and put every spare dollar toward my loans. No vacations, no new car, no fancy dinners, just payments over and over. Watching that principal shrink became my obsession. Last Tuesday morning started normal. I was reviewing a merger agreement when our receptionist called. "Your parents are here to see you." My stomach dropped. They'd never visited my office, not once in 3 years. They were waiting in the lobby. Mom clutched a manila folder against her chest. Dad stared at the floor. Neither looked happy to be there. "We need to talk," Mom said. We went to a conference room. Mom slid the folder across the table. Loan refinancing documents. Tyler's name at the top. $200,000 in combined student debt at 8.5% interest. "The payments are killing us," Dad said quietly. "We're co-signed on everything. Tyler's business isn't generating enough income. We're paying $2,100 a month, and it's destroying our retirement savings." Mom leaned forward. "You have good credit now. Stable income. If you co-sign or refinance, we can get a better rate. Lower payments. It would help the whole family." I asked what Tyler was currently doing for work. "He's building his business," Mom said defensively. "These things take time. He's investing in his future, so he's unemployed. He's an entrepreneur." I opened my desk drawer and pulled out the envelope I'd received that morning. I'd been waiting to open it until lunch, wanting to savor the moment privately. I unsealed it in front of them and removed the single page. My final student loan statement. Balance. $100 paid in full. I slid it across the table. Dad's face went completely white.